Hey everyone, welcome to the channel, and today we'll be doing an unboxing and review video for the 1/6 scale Leon S. Kennedy figure by Damn Toys. I'll go through everything you need to know, including whether or not this figure is worth its hefty price tag. Near the end, I'll also demo a mod that you can do to remedy an issue that I find to be a little distracting with this figure. There's a lot to talk about today, so let's do this. In 2019, Capcom has done the impossible by taking Resident Evil 2, an already beloved classic, and updating it with modern gaming sensibilities with so much grace and care that it's gone on to receive universal acclaim. Rookie Cop protagonist Leon Kennedy also got a complete makeover, and he looks better than ever before. And in 2021, Damn Toys followed suit by releasing Leon in 1/6 scale format onto the masses. Damn Toys has been a renowned name with military figures, but unlike most of their previous works, this one is listed for about $270 to $290 on most retailers. And that's pretty steep, even for this genre of collectibles. It's near the average prices of top quality brands like Hot Toys. So what do you get for this kind of premium? Well, first of all, you get this very unassuming box that's packed to the brim with goodies. The front features a rendering of Leon that's straight from the game's promotional artwork. That gun placement though, it's a little unfortunate. The back is the usual credits and warnings, and it's even got a magnetic flap that opens on the right side. Now that's classy. The moment you pull out its contents is when you realize the theme of today's video, because Damn Toys has poured a lot of love into this figure. And that theme is... But wait! There's more! Underneath the first tray is another one containing all the accessories. But wait! Underneath that is another tray for the display stand. But wait! Taped somewhere underneath that is a set of support stands, because... There's more! That's right. Back in the box, there's also a cardboard backdrop right before the black inserts. And that's it this time. Really. And this tremendous spread of items really shows that Damn Toys has put in the extra mile for this release. Out of the box, Leon is almost ready to go. All we need to do is set up that utility belt, so let's get that out of the way first. The belt is made of soft plastic with this leather stitching pattern molded right to it. And that's a great choice, because we'll stick a few things on here and not have to worry about the wear and tear that comes with leather belts over time. This belt is also faithfully recreated with a hard plastic holster, some hooks and straps, and some ammo pouches. Beautiful. And now, onto the star of the show. Starting with the head sculpt, let me just say, I love everything about it. Yeah, the hair sculpt quality is not quite the same level as Hot Toys, but it still captures the 90s haircut that Leon will wear for the next 20 years quite well. Every strand of hair feels textured, all the way down to the layering on the back. The eyes have a bit of side glance, and the face paint application is so detailed, it's even got tiny freckles that are accurate to the in-game model. The facial expression though, looks like a mix between relaxed and intense, if that makes any sense. On certain angles, he looks very focused. On others, Leon looks like he's just now realizing how awkward it was to hit on Claire in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Oh Leon, if only you were this smooth with Ada. But that's not a complaint. This expression is very fitting for the younger, more inquisitive Leon that we saw in the game. And I love it, right down to that super cute butt chin. In the remake, Leon's gears are very much grounded in reality, and he's no different in 1/6 scale format. The police uniform starts with a very standard collar with a decorative button, a fairly detailed RPD logo on both shoulders, and two front pockets exactly as they appear in the game. The body armor has a nice feel to it, but I do think it's a little too thick for the scale. But Damn Toys has certainly nailed this both in look and function. The armor is secured by these Velcro straps along the sides, which makes it super easy to adjust or remove. Fun fact, every logo on this armor is actually Velcro, so you can totally repurpose this armor for your kit bash. This gray long sleeve is from a complete shirt that Leon has underneath. It's a very nice touch. The elbow pads have a nice bit of weathering and are once again secured by Velcro, though they do tend to slide around a bit. Oh, and I turned the right elbow pad upside down, so the straps open the way you see it here, because my dumb fingers keep unhooking them by accident. Yeah, it's not game accurate anymore, but that's okay. The inner belt is rather standard, but it does have a Velcro bit to secure the tip. One thing I wanted to mention is that the utility belt actually fell apart after just one day. I don't have this in camera sadly, but what happened was, the glue between the belt and the Velcro isn't very strong, so the grip of the Velcro would peel itself out of the belt if you strap it on too tightly. So I put on some glue to strengthen the adhesive, then wrapped the belt back on a bit looser this time. And it stayed on since. So that's something to watch out for. The police pants have more decorative pockets to complete the look. The knee pads also have a bit of weathering, but they're secured by these mini hooks that actually work. And if you're a super nerd like me, you'll notice the hooks on the left knee pads are on the wrong side. But you know what, I'm okay with this. Plus I kinda like the symmetry with the other side. The boots are completely sculpted in great details, with a bit of weathering applied all around. I can't roll the pants over the boots and down to the ankles like in the game, because of these rubber bands down at the cuffs. So the pants are just kinda scrunched up like this. It's not game accurate, but it's definitely not a deal breaker. Damntoys has used an excellent body to build this figure. It's nice and weighty, and the joints are strong enough to hold any pose. The articulation is what you would expect from a usual 1/6 scale figure, but I'll quickly go over it for anyone who might not be familiar. The head sculpt is separate from the neck. Leon can look up about this far and down to about here, with unhindered side-to-side motion. Butterfly joint on the shoulder allow for a bit of back and forth, and a bit of up and down action. The arm can extend about this far outward. Due to the restriction on the costume, the arm can swing forward to about here and back to about here. Swivel on the biceps. Double joints on the elbow allow for almost a full bend. These elbow pads actually can flex a little to keep up. Adjustable single direction ball joints on the wrists. And once again, due to the costume, you get a little bit of ab crunch, and it comes back to about here, with a little bit of side swivel. The legs can swing forward to about this far and back to only about here because of the butt pads. They can also swing outward to about this far. Double joints on the knee allow for a 90-degree bend. Ball joints on the ankle allow for unlimited side-to-side as well as a little bit of pivot action. No toe articulations due to the sculpted boots. And with all of that out of the way, we can finally talk about the accessories because...
This is where the fun begins.
Kicking things off is a set of precinct keys, each with their unique designs. These are literal key items for early RPD sections of the game ever since the '98 original. The gems in each key are sculpted and translucent. And as a longtime fan, I can't believe these exist. Next is a flashlight with a textured handle, no lens cover, and a sculpted button. A can of first aid spray that of course has the game accurate label. A flash grenade with this super detailed sticker label, along with some decorative metal pins on the top. A frag grenade also with some metal pins, with game accurate weathering at the bottom. A police radio with detailed dialing pad, and a speaker piece that's connected by this stretchy cord. A set of handcuffs that doesn't actually open, but it does fit over a 1/6 scale wrist joints, so this makes for a great prop with other figures, complete with a holster that fits snugly on the belt. And a combat knife with a textured handle, serrated top, and a bright silver finish. And the matching holster, just like the one Marvin gave to Leon.
But wait!
There's also the unlimited durability combat knife, with a beautiful tempered finish on the blade. But my favorite are these ammo boxes. The exteriors of each are made with actual cardboard, with game-accurate printings on all sides. This one's even got the little barcode sticker. They all have these sculpted ammo that are just stuck on there for show, but the way they stick out of the box is just like in the game. Words can't express how much I love these. Leon's personal carry, the Matilda, is also faithfully recreated here with engravings on the slide and handle, complete with a gunmetal finish, painted front sights, a working slide, and detachable ammo clip.
But wait!
Damntoys also gave us every single upgrade that's available in the game. Starting with the extended magazine, muzzle brake, and the rapid fire gun stock. Talk about level of effort. Next is the M19 pistol, with beautifully checkered grips, gunmetal finish, with the working slide and magazine that's basically standard in the 1/6 scale world. Then we have the W870 shotgun, with the same quality gunmetal finish we've seen before, some weathering on both sides, and these straps that don't hook on the gun exactly like it does in the game, so it's gonna look a little funny when strapped to Leon's back. Oh, and it's also got the working pump action. Of course, we're also getting the fully upgraded shotgun. It's got the same base frame, but the stock is now the extended wooden version with the long barrel upgrade, once again with a working pump action. Then we have the LE5 submachine gun, with a firing mode indicator, extendable stock, removable ammo clip, adjustable rail scope, and a firing mode selection dial. Finally, we have the big bad of all Resident Evil weapons, the anti-tank rocket launcher. It's got a bit of weathering on the handle, the tip of the barrel, and some that are here on the adjustable eyepiece. And it's also got the retractable reloading mechanism. This is just an awesome thing to have for your 1/6 scale collection. One thing that's a little lacking are the hands. The two on the left already came on the figure, and the two on the right are the only other options. They are each very nicely sculpted, but there are no other options for the right hand outside of the trigger pose. But let's be real here. What else is Leon supposed to do with his right hand other than constantly holding onto a firearm? Come on now, get out of here. There's also nothing remarkable about the display stand. It's just a black base with a nameplate and a stem for the crotch grabber. And lastly, we also have this backdrop that fits nicely into these support stands. This backdrop depicts the exterior of the RPD, and while you don't spend a lot of time outside its gates, this shot of the RPD is certainly iconic. And finally, we arrive at the size comparison where I discovered the biggest issue I have with this figure. To be fair, this might not even be a problem for everyone, but see for yourself. Take a look at how much taller this RE2 Remake Leon is over this RE6 Leon by Hot Toys, and how much he towers over this RE3 Remake Jill Valentine. Yeah, this Jill is not an official product, but it doesn't change the fact that this damn Toys Leon is over 12 inches tall out of the box, which translates to over 6 feet tall at 1:1 scale. I can't find any official information on Leon's height for the remake, but the RE Wiki has him listed between 5'10 and 5'11, which is no more than 12 inches tall in 1/6 scale. I do have a fix for this, but it's a little bit involved unfortunately. So if this issue doesn't bother you, feel free to skip ahead to my final thoughts using the timestamp. Otherwise, let's get on with the fix. So the culprits for this extra height are these super long ankle pegs that came with the base body. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but I just can't seem to remove these ankle pegs. Probably because they're built into the leg and are stuck there forever. So if you know how to get these out, please let me know in the comments. I mean, who did this and why? I didn't even realize the left ankle on mine is already a little warped, and if it broke, I would have had no choice but to replace the entire body. But for the sake of fixing this problem, that's what I did anyway. As it turns out, Damn Toys do make base bodies that have removable ankle joints. So I picked up a loose body that's parted from this set here for about 30 bucks on popular online auction sites. It's this French National Police that's released in 2020. I picked this because it's also made by Damn Toys, so I can expect the same quality joints and not have to worry about any compatibility issues with the neck, wrists, and ankle joints. Plus, it's also got the same rubber neck and skin tone. I'll also be using these Hot Toys ankle pegs that I have as spares. You can easily find these online for a couple of bucks. And just look how much shorter these are compared to the original. And after painstakingly swapping out the base body, I can finally apply the short ankle pegs. There. Now this Leon stands about the correct height, at least for me. Again, this is very optional and you definitely don't have to do what I did. But I really wish I didn't have to go that far out of the way just to fix such a simple problem. So there you have it, the 1/6 scale Leon Kennedy figure by Damn Toys. And what a wild ride this was. Damn Toys has certainly gone above and beyond to give what fans want but seldom get. And as if I could really justify spending this kind of money on an action figure, I'd say this one is worth every penny. Sure, the costume may have some very minor accuracy issues, but the attention to details, the beautiful head sculpt, the abundance of accessories, and the overall excellence in presentation override any hesitation I have for recommending this figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.